I have a confession. I dropped One Piece back in the early 2000s. I don't quite remember what episodes they were, but I have a pretty good idea that it was probably Syrup Village because to this day, I don't care for that arc. It's just, it's a weird arc to me. I did drop it. You can thank COVID that I actually decided to give One Piece another chance. Because as I specifically remember, what Naruto was for me as a kid, I wanted the adult equivalent of a show. And lo and behold, I gave One Piece a chance, and lo and behold, One Piece is now has a very, very special place in my heart. That's right next to Naruto. Don't ask me which one is better. They both have their own place for me. So, having watched all of One Piece all by myself, it's actually kind of weird that I'm even gonna try to do a reaction, especially because I have read the manga. I'm not entirely caught up on it. I do think once season two, it's so funny to say that, um, once season two is finished, I have decided I am going to catch up in the manga. Biggest reason for me to do that now is because when One Piece ends, I want to be able to read that last chapter with everybody else. Like to be, I don't know, in the know. I don't want to just be an anime only watcher because I think that's going to be like an amazing day at the same time like a heartbreaking day because that means there is no to be continued. It's just over. So, if I do any videos for whenever I catch up to the manga, I don't know what that looks like. I don't even know if I'm going to keep doing reactions for the anime. I might just do a review for it. I don't know. I just know in this episode or in this video, I am going to do a reaction of sorts. So, here we go. Season 2, Episode 1, or also Episode 1156. However you want to keep track. For expectations, like what I have for the anime now, is pacing's no longer going to be an issue. Um, and animation is going to be great. That's basically my expectations for it. They cleaned up the old when they do the remake of these older episodes to bring that animation more modern. I don't. They'll be really cool, but also like I don't know, like there's something nostalgic about that old animation. Like it just warms my heart. Like One Piece is such an incredible journey. Oh, I like that transition. I like how we're starting the episode like this, which basically almost picks up exactly where the last episode ended. I'm like, well, I'm like One Piece is not ending. It's not ending. Okay. Elba, Elba. Nah, he's just eating. I was like, Water 7? Oh, that's right. That's right. Okay, though I read the manga, I don't remember all of the details for everything because it's been a little bit since I read this. With their bare hands, that's what happened? I did see somebody complaining online that we were getting a flashback of like Little Garden, but I think it's fitting. I'm like, I love Little Garden. Don't ask me how many times I watched it. Um, but what I was saying, yeah, somebody complaining about the flashbacks, like, oh, we already have flashbacks. Um, yeah, but then again, most people don't have all the time to like rewatch all the episodes of One Piece, so it makes sense to do a flashback. This is like purposefully done. I don't know why this like it feels like One Piece is ending, but it's not. It's not. Man, no. It's making my heart hurt thinking about it. What's the green stuff they're drinking? Oh, great, I remember. Never mind. That was my question, Nami. Oh, I missed that. That's interesting. Uh, It feels like forever since watching One Piece, even though I was just rewatching the last few episodes just to like refresh myself. Forget about fighting. Let's just drink. Who can lift more, a giant or Zoro? Of course, Sanji. Of course. Luffy in his belly. Man, I wish I could do that. Ruh-roh. Chopper. I feel like the animation is like really clean, like it's really crisp. Skull joke! Wait, is this the opening? I actually don't know what the opening is. Sandals on his bare feet. The greatest weapon. The most durable weapon. I was just cutting just like that? Oh. Wait. Buy the straw hat merch. Like, it all looks, the animation all looks really good. And we get Shanks right off the bat, which is actually kind of funny that we get Shanks in the first episode of season 2. I feel like that's like fitting in some way. I have a fan blowing, it keeps moving my hair and it's like tickling me. But I'm not turning off my fan because I get too hot. I don't quite remember what he does. I kind of like how they turned him like upside down and like had blood running down. How did he get his lips to be like that? With some sturdy glass for not breaking. I feel like we've had every single like One Piece OST in what like the 5 minutes of this episode. I'm not complaining. It's just kind of funny. It's like, which OSTs do you want to use? Yes. All of them. It's like an intense shot of Shanks. It's kind of a mouthful to say, too. If only they knew. If only they knew. How did I never realize they have palm trees on their ship? I don't think I ever realized that. That just like dawned on me, or just hit me. Why palm trees? They drink coconuts? I guess like that's like the best way to stay hydrated. To drink coconut water. That I don't know what that was. It was kind of weird. Not Chopper! That was a cool shot. Okay, so we have Demon Slayer fire. We have JJK fire. And then we have this kind of fire. Now I feel like that's fitting for One Piece because it's kind of like cartoonish, so to speak. But that just dawned on me. I was like, really? Yeah, I don't know what happened to him. Oh, I was like, what is this? Oh, it's eye catchers. Ooh. Ooh, I like these eye catchers. I like. We're getting an update. What's happening? Who's freaking out? Ooh. Kamado Teach ain't happy. He's grabbing him by his mustache. In the underworld? How can we bargain like with Kobe? You really couldn't. I was right. I forgot Moria was free. I was gonna say, Kobe, you can only do so much bargaining with one person, like someone of Kobe's status, but he is still like the hero of the Marines. I don't know. I'm gonna stop talking. I'm gonna help rebuild. I mean, to rebuild, you gotta carry everything down. I wonder what he was gonna do with Moria. I don't know if that was ever established or said. Revealed. What's the word? Revealed. Because I just realized he has like a band-aid on his face. That's a lot of animation just for some NPCs. Who's this? Oh, that's right. I thought he was just gonna eat the bottle. No, that's Luffy. Is he? I don't know. I don't know what happens to Garp. Don't tell me. Don't spoil me. I don't know what's gonna happen with him. I don't even want to think about it. I'm like, I'm getting flashbacks of what happened to Ace. No. And there's Pudding too. I'm waiting for the day Katakuri comes back. And Doflamingo and Anel. So many characters. Ooh. There's so many things that are happening right now. Oh my gosh. I was thinking about this earlier. So the current Celestial Dragons, yeah, how they treat everybody is like unacceptable, period. That's how they were all raised though, to be. It still doesn't justify their actions. It still doesn't. But it's interesting to think of, well, they don't really know any better. So it begs the question, if they did know better, would they be able to change their ways? Because in a way, the Celestial Dragons have been so indoctrinated. I don't side with Celestial Dragons. No. Let them starve. But just a thought I had. Like so many characters. I'm like, oh yeah, there's this character, there's this. What's happening with this? I'd be too lazy to dock properly. I'd be too lazy to dock properly if I knew somebody could just lift up the ship. Caribou's just freaking out and he's not even paying attention that they're just super chill. Read the room, Caribou. 2 days. What's up, fishy, fishy, fishy? I was like, why is their ship so, like, beat up? Oh, duh, Rachel. Duh, Auntie Roo. That's right. I love it, he's singing. Makes sense, though. No, I like how Bunny just grabbed Jinbei's, whatever you're calling that. Maybe. Robin and her jokes. I forgot Frankie got a new voice actor. I think he sounds fine. I mean, he sounds a little different, but that's to be expected. Wait, that's it? I was like, that can't be it. Like, her eyelashes look kind of weird. It's kind of a cool shot, though. I haven't really looked at their outfits. I think there's like a picture release, but that sound was pretty cool. Wait, I am gonna watch the preview. Did they change the music, like for like the preview of the next episode? They went back to, what was it, like pre-time skip, I think? Because I think it changed post time skip. I like this one better. Or it's more like nostalgia. I was not paying attention to anything that just showed up on that screen. That's okay. Adventure in a Block Kingdom. Dang, I feel like that episode kind of flew by. I guess it would kind of make sense that it would flow by or fly by, because there's not a pacing issue. That was a good episode. I still wait. Has the opening not been released yet? I don't know. I guess not. Maybe. Am I missing something with that? I don't know. Um, like that's throwing me off. I need the opening because that's part of each arc of One Piece is having that opening. Because then when the arc is over, you listen to that song again, and it's like a trip down memory lane. Viva music. Uh, no, this was a solid episode. Again, yeah, my like expectations are there's no pacing issues. Um, what was the other thing that I had for an expectation? Oh, I don't remember. Oh, and good animation. It's like there's had to be something else. Yeah, no pacing issues, and good animation. And I think they absolutely nailed it for this one. Would I watch it again? Yeah. I mean, really, what One Piece episode won't I watch again? Oh, that's right, Syrup Village. And even then, I still have seen it like 3 times. Um, uh, we're finally at Elba. I am I am excited for this. And where I left off in the manga, I won't say specifically where, but it was okay if you're an anime only. Um, skip to this time, whatever this time is. Um, where I left off in the manga was the kids had just been not necessarily kidnapped, they were on their way being kidnapped by the oh crap, what were they called? The Holy Knights. Um, yeah, that's where I left off. Um, yeah, why I didn't drop it. Just want to point that out. I didn't drop it. The only reason why, not the only reason why, there's many reasons why. Uh, yeah, I'm not going to go into that. A lot of personal stuff. But I knew that I always had One Piece. Always had One Piece. That's what it was. That's what One Piece is. No matter what crappy thing happens in life, no matter what happens, I always have One Piece. It's always there. It's in my little pocket my pocket of sunshine ish. But also a lot of sad backstories. Um, no, I like One Piece is back. I'm excited. It makes me happy. This is really what it is. It's One Piece is such a journey, and I know some people say that it's too long, and that's why they don't watch it. No, it's not too long. And there are pacing issues with some arcs. Yes, absolutely. I will never deny that. But I mean, really, because I just read the manga. But as a person who prefers the anime or animes over manga, I'm a visual and musical. I need. I don't know. Just don't ask. I have reasons. Um, I just consume it better. I don't know, but that like makes no sense. Oh no, I love One Piece. I'm excited. I have. I have no idea what happens to Garp. Bartomeo. What about Kid? Is he still alive? What about Law? Where's he? Um, what is what is Vegapunk gonna do now? What's happening? Oh my gosh, I have so many questions. What do I think is gonna happen? I mean, besides saying that, like, seeing that Oda said that there's gonna be some massive war that would make Marineford look like child's play. Like, I don't necessarily want to predict because part of how I like to enjoy One Piece is just kind of go along for the adventure. Like, I might have a theory pop up randomly, but it's just I watch One Piece for the adventure, and you could even say like escapism to a degree. But also, One Piece has taught me so many different things. I could make a whole fucking video on that, but I won't. So Are you excited One Piece is back?